Okay. Let's see. Do you need it? Mhm. All right, sweetheart, we are live. All right, all right. Come on in. Oh, I'm trying to put my code in it for me. Hey, Facebook Live. Let's see. Just trying to make sure. Where's your? Yeah, just gonna get started. Let's say we're live. Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for stopping by. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. And we're on this week. I know last week we weren't on.
We're having summer vacation hours, so we're every other week now till it picks up. And plus, we've been asking some of you to come on, and y'all don't want to come on and be on our show. I don't know. Y'all don't want to be on. So what are we talking about?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
What are we talking about? Like you just welcome to You, Me, and We. My name is Luther Phillips, and this is
I'm Lori Phillips, and we are you, me, and we.
Thank you.
And we also are owners of Two J's and a B, right? We own Two J's and a B. We do
Yes, we
screen
do.
printing, custom screen printing, and promotional products. And just to throw a little doing a little commercial. We're also doing a summer youth and adult academy. So within the academy, there are different. Hey, blessings, Apostle Lori. How are you? There are also different entrepreneurs that are doing, like mini classes. So the Youth Academy, Youth Adult Academy is July 8th, 9th, and 10th. And for those 3 days, each entrepreneur will just do a class um, out of those 3 days. So I will be doing sublimation class where you'll learn how to sublimate t-shirts and
Products.
mugs and tumblers, keychains, pillow, you name it. Those you will learn how to do those things. You will leave the class knowing how to sublimate. And it's just a beginner's class, but you'll also know. We have Dr. Vicki Tribble. She is doing a writing class. We have Ashley Bird. If those who are local, I know you've had her cookies from the Mix Up Cookie Co. And she's doing a cookie decorating class. We have Kavita Myers, who is doing a braiding class. Destiny Smith, she is doing the makeup. She's makeup 101 class. We have
Makeup
Karen
Queen.
Davis, who is our business 101 coach. And we also,
That's
oh Lord,
King.
forget his name.
It's a barber.
Yeah, Wade. Wade Thompson, he is doing the barber class. He is from Ohio, so he will be coming over to PA. He's going to do it right here in the shop. So he's doing the barber class. And am I forgetting somebody? Oh, Fontanese. We got Fontanese that is doing the
Oh,
financial
that's
workshop.
sweet.
Yeah, she is. I
Yeah.
won't forget Fontanese. She's doing um, the workshop. So what is that?
She's doing the finance.
The
Financial.
financial workshop. I think that's it.
I believe so. That's it. I'm not sure.
But yeah, so just throw a little commercial out there. The classes are July 8th, 9th, and 10th, and we each are doing individual class. And I'll do a little, um, what am I going to do? Like a little slide show so you can see all the flyers. And you can also jump on my page and you'll see all the flyers also. So I have 10 spots available. I only have 7 left right now. I think Ashley has 10 spots. She has 5 left. Vicky has some spots available. So yeah, everybody's we're filling up. So sign up now and
They're feeding. Aren't you feeding?
oh yeah, definitely feed it. Yeah. So what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about working with your spouse, getting into business with your spouse, um, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I know at first when we first started the business, um, I didn't want anything to do with the business. I didn't want no parts of it, but I still was involved in it. Um, financial. I put some.
Yeah.
I was financially. I was. I was financial. Okay, this. Yeah. So don't act like I'm broke now. But
Then you were.
yeah. But now that's a different story. But yeah. At first, I didn't want anything to do with it. It was hers. Um, and so I just let her do it and run with it. Um, I didn't want really anything to do with it. I didn't want to learn anything in it. I didn't want to
You did.
didn't any print. I definitely didn't know how to print back then. But eventually,
A
I
little. The kids could print better than you. Ashley could definitely print better than you could.
yes she could. I give her props. Jazz,
Chase
Chamber,
wasn't printing. Chase wasn't printing. Ashley was printing.
but and
But you were there. You supported what I wanted to do. You want a lot of physical support. You
no,
had some
you
financial
yeah.
support, but you weren't physically supported, which was a little hard because I felt as if you should have, come on in with me. Just visit. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
But no, I like I said, I didn't want anything to do with that. I wasn't anything financial end on it. I was, you know,
He was a silent partner,
yeah.
all the way around.
But now I'm in all the way now. Um, and you're always learning in this business.
So, what do you mean by you're in all the way?
I'm more hands-on now. I'm involved in hands-on. Also, I do a little bit of everything except for I don't do any graphics or anything like that.
Not at all.
I'm not that. I'm not that. Hey, you got to know your lane in this business, and I'll be honest, that's not my lane. You know, to create it, that's not me. To process it and do it, that's me. But yeah. So I'm back at the house. Anything from,
Yeah, front of the house a little bit.
but anything from back of the house. Anything with the screens. What they say? Somebody said something fun. I know they did.
Just ask me why I'm looking at you like that. You
Mm.
know.
But yeah, I'm in now, and it's been a learning curve. It's been really a learning curve. Um, like I said, in this industry, in this business, it's always changing, and so you have to be up as far as you know with the business.
Yeah, what?
You know,
So reel it back a little bit and talk about how really I mean, you did mention how you didn't want anything to do with it, but I think now you're supportive where before you weren't supportive. You so there was times when, Luther had to go to work and he worked a job where it was not physical at all. He would sit in his vehicle the majority of the day and take a nap. He would drive around campus. That let me get my side because you had your time to talk and you just said what you wanted to say. So he would
did you see me taking a nap?
man.
Just be something.
Okay, look in that camera and tell the people how you took a nap.
I mean, I took a nap here and there.
Anyway, so there was times when if I'm the only one here and I need an order done, we might have a couple hundred shirts to print. And I said, babe, I don't have any help today. So and so might not be coming in. I need for you to call off and help me print. Hey, I'm not calling off. I'm not calling off. I gotta go to work.
I did say that.
Ninja, you mean you're not going to stay and help me, the one who is putting a roof over your head and helping you eat? And so you want to go and make somebody else who's already a million dollar corporation, you want to make them rich instead of helping make us rich, helping us make our dream grow together? Bro, I need for you to call off and stay and work with me. So there was times that he didn't, and there was times when he would call off. Look, he did. He didn't have no job to do. He used to get in that van, go drive
Wait a
around
minute.
campus, and take a nap.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, all right, say what you gonna say.
I was doing my job, what I was hired to do.
You was hired to go anyway. So Luther has been off his job now for 2 years. Is it over 2 years? It's been 2 years. He's worked more. Well, you're feeling it. How you're feeling it.
Man, I work harder now than when I worked before.
Hey, it
Before it was a picnic, man.
was a picnic.
Yeah. Now,
So,
now it's
and I think he has a newfound respect for what I do because I was doing it all, and a lot of times I was doing it all by myself, and he didn't. You know what? I'm not with Apostle Lori. At least she got your back. 'Cause-
yeah, I'm not trying to say, I want anybody to have my back, but I'm just
no,
calling, I'm just telling it like it, I'm just telling it like it is. And, the way
what what do you mean? Tell me like it is. How is it,
it was,
or how was it?
how was it? But it is now. Now it's work.
It's,
It's work. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yeah. But
but it was okay when I was doing the work by myself. And then you're
I'm
like,
not
babe,
saying it was
why you
okay.
tired? I'm
Well,
not tired. What?
I didn't say nothing.
So today was his turn to do the podcast. And so I said, well, babe, what are you going to talk about? And what was your first original title? What did you say? Oh, let's talk about us working together in the shop and how we work together. And
Yeah, yeah, I did say that. I forget I don't know if exactly said that. Did I exactly?
you said
I don't remember.
something.
It was something on that lines. But I was just like I said about working with your mate in a business. You know what it's like. Um, it's hard work. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it is hard. Um, and I really see what you did. I see it now. Um, how you built it, how you grew it, because it was yours. It was, strictly yours. Um, you know,
It was
that you
strictly
grew.
mine because you allowed it to be strictly mine.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah. Maybe we should have talked about something else.
but yeah,
I don't,
it
I
was
think the subject is, of course, us working together, but more so
right, right.
husbands and wives supporting each other, regardless if it's a business. Because technically, he was working with me, but he was also working for me. And I think a lot of that was, hey, Steve, a lot of that was hard for him to deal with initially. He would come in and he would have his own way, how he thought it should be done. When I'm saying, absolutely not. This is how I'm saying it's supposed to be done. Why? Because I've done this business for over 20 years. I know it inside and out. I know how to do what I do the way that I do it. And I know it gets done that way. So when he comes in and wants to flip the script, and then he's wondering, well, babe, it's just not working. No, it's not working because you're not working it. Do it how I asked you to do it. So he has a hard time taking criticism and directions from me.
You know,
Let me
you,
stick on it. Am I lying? Tell the people I'm lying.
I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm just saying that, you know, I may not did it exactly like how you did it. Because I'm still in the, well, what is it? What do they call that? Where you work for somebody like
Your
an
internship.
intern or like a bricklayer or whatever. They do a I don't want to say intern, but they work for so many years. Like a pipe fitter, they work for so many years.
Oh,
Under,
yeah. But you're not there. You're not there.
I am there. I'm still,
It wouldn't take you so long if you would do it how I asked you to do it. I can't even say how I asked. I'm not even that's it. If you do it how I'm telling you to do it. Because I can ask him and say, babe, let's do it this way. But Steven said apprenticeship.
yeah, apprenticeship. That's it, Steve. I'm still
So,
there.
Steve, now you know how long we've been doing this. He should not be an apprentice.
Steve, you know, um, that it takes you a while to you know to be an apprentice to come.
We've been doing this almost 20 years.
That's a trade. That's a trade. Some people take longer time than others. She tried to fire me one time.
You did several times. But let's say that this, I would say the joy in it. Um, I can't give him a break. You know what? You go work for Apostle Lori. You go help her out. I'm telling you, I'll give you 48 hours. He's sending them back, paying me to take them off your hands.
That's not true. That's not true, boss.
But but when we used to
Lori,
work,
wait a minute. Lori does not have patience. That's her thing. You could ask the kids that. You can ask the kids that.
oh, she said, okay, come on, brother. She said, come on, brother Luther, catch on. It's been it's been a minute. All right, I'll give you that. She told me she's on my side in that part. But I think the joy in it now is because it is just him and I. I mean, I have an outlet at times. I will go to my, I guess you call it my secular job. I will go pick up some shift nursing. And so I do have that outlet a little bit where now he doesn't have an outlet. He used to go to work and he's up under me all the time. But we cohesively get along now. Where before, um, I didn't even want him at the shop. Like just go somewhere. You're in my way. You're in my space. He didn't want to learn. It was more or less, well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And now it's, I want you to learn some of this equipment so we can produce more items. We can do different things. You're here. And I think he at times takes more of a employee role versus ownership. What you think? Would you agree with that topic? I mean, that statement.
No, no, not necessarily.
You look at yourself as an entrepreneur, like you own this. You take ownership in this?
Now I am. Now I am.
What do you mean now? Like within the
And
last
yeah, I was an
since we started this
employee.
podcast tonight?
I was an employee. I was a because I was an employee.
A non-paid employee.
I was I was an employee that was pumping funds into the.
Oh, that was years ago. That money gone. That money is gone.
Now, just I look at it a different now. I see it different. Um, try to produce the best, you know, quality. Um, like I said, I've grown, and then talked to other some of our other counterparts that's in the industry, and they give me tips and help me out. Um,
You don't use them. No, okay. Yeah, y'all said we funny. Well, we gotta laugh to keep from crying. At least I do. He just, no, he's getting better. I know we had a conversation the other day, and it was more or less of what we're saying now. I was like, bruh, you gotta get together. Like I need for you to step it up.
there is a lot to learn in this business, in this industry. It's just not one thing. We do a various number of things, sell various number of products. The process that they got to do and go through. Um, she was telling me about what's this do, and we got this one machine back here in the back that we've had it for probably 2 years, 3 years, um, and
Two, I know.
and it's really it hasn't even been run to the capacity that it should be run, and so ran. So she's telling me that that something that she wants me to learn, and so and it's just like you're gonna pick it up and start producing, but the quality, we got to work the kinks out of it before you know that we could like even put the product out there in the market to say like, hey, yeah, we could do this. Because actually, it's funny because we had a lady come in and asked us, did we do this type of work? And we told her, well,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I told her no, we didn't do it. And so
But we have used it and put the product
you
out
okay,
there,
you used
and I've sold it,
you
and I've used it, and it's a laser engraver, and cuts out acrylic, it cuts out wood. You can engrave names, you can make keychains, and engrave blah blah blah. But as I got even more busier with the screen printing, the sublimation, the vinyl, uh, everything else, to use that, it was just time consuming. So I'm saying, okay, you have to pick up something. Kind of like Pastor Laura said, you have to get one thing and master it. I didn't move on to sublimation and the other things until I mastered the screen printing. Until I got the screen printing down and could do it. And then I moved on to sublimation. I mean, I was doing it simultaneously, but more so the screen printing. And, doing YouTube classes, signing up for people's challenges and master classes and doing whatever it took to learn. And also just straight Holy Ghost. Okay, God, how do I do that's and so, that's and so. And I swear there'd be times when I just couldn't figure out how to do something or why it wasn't working. I'm telling you, I go to sleep and the Holy Ghost will give it to me in my dream. And then I'd wake up, do it the next day, and bam, as if it wouldn't work. But try it and be like, okay, oh my God, this works. Well, yeah, come straight from the Lord. So a lot of that, in with the business. And then I told Luther, I said, sometimes you got to go to God on, like, God, help me, teach me how to run this, teach me how to learn this, help me open up. Sometimes our brain cells might not all the way always all be all the way there, just like we're trying to say this. And God, I need help. Me starting the business of screen printing. I knew nothing of screen printing. I didn't know how to. I didn't know. I'm like, what in the world? But I wanted to put designs on T-shirts, and it started with, and I think we talked about it before. It started with a prayer. But God, I want to do something that not everybody can do. I don't want to just get up and go to, and at the time, like I said, it was Hill's department store that I was working at. I don't want to just do that anymore. I want to be able to do something that not everybody is doing. And so God just imparted in me the business of screen printing. I bought a book called How to Screen Print for Fun and Profit. Because at the time I couldn't afford all the training that they were offering as far as the price. So I got that book and I read it cover to cover. And from reading that book, and I think I read it like 3 times, I had limited funds at the time. So to get our equipment, I, I took the cash value of my life insurance policy. I had a life insurance policy. I took the cash value off of that, bought this piece of equipment off the internet, and which the internet for me was new because I just got a computer. I was fascinated with, or excuse me, I was fascinated with email. Like, you mean to tell me I could type something and send it to somebody and they'll get it, shortly? I was just fascinated by that. So I was on and I found this piece of equipment. It was something, but
That
that little
was
piece of equipment made us some money, and we just I would day and night, day and night. I worked on that business every day, all day, and yeah, that's how it started because I had no idea of what I was doing, but I knew I wanted to do something, and I wanted to do something different that not everybody was doing. So that's kind of how we got into screen. Should I say how I got into
that's how
screen
you got
printing?
into it.
And
And then, because of what a friend of ours, he was telling you, oh, why don't you do T-shirts? But he was
mhm.
talking about the iron
And
on,
I did that. I started that
with
where
the iron
you
on,
printed design out on transfer paper and then you iron it on. And I did it for a minute.
and then, but that I remember that it was a little tabletop machine, and um, and then we went to a trade show, and the guy at the trade show, said, "Don't laugh, you got to start somewhere."
You have to start something.
And 'cause then we happened to see people in foreign countries, they were screen printing, and they had these wooden
They just had
screens,
screens and they was just going around just placing it. And just
and
doing it.
but yeah, I remember, and then we grew, and then each year we bought a brand new piece of equipment.
Every year.
You
Mhm.
know, we bought it, we bought numerous pieces of equipment, and then we've
We
seeded
got
in
out
other
of the
some
business.
in other people's lives.
Yeah, when we
I
came
mean,
back in the business, it was different. Yeah. But again, with us working together, it's I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it now. There was a time when I didn't, but I think we enjoy because we're getting older, like we said, and we all we got. We all we got, and so we have some heated days.
oh yeah,
You said that quickly. We have some heated days.
yeah.
But well, and it's usually when you don't do it how I ask you to do it, and it does not come out right. And you just wondering, well, babe, this is. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, okay. It's user error. That's what's wrong with it. It's user error.
Yeah, buddy. Don't let her fool you. I mean, yeah, she's the queen of this industry. You
I'll
know,
take that
she's the queen. But
because I'm the queen bee of the beehive from two J's and a B.
yes, you are. I give you that because that's you. That's you. But I'm still on my apprenticeship.
No, no, you're out. You're out. Apprenticeships are what, usually 90 days?
No, 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 90 days.
What, a year?
Couple years.
Still, it is not.
It is. Depends
Steve, are
where.
you still on here? How long is anybody on here?
Look,
How long is an
hey,
apprentice?
if you're a pipe fitter, you're gonna be in there for a while. You just
Fit no pipes?
fitting screens, putting shirts on.
That's a couple years. He's
That's right. That's
it's
right.
been
So
2
she
years.
don't wanna admit it.
Okay, it's been 2 years. Aside from
Look at the contract.
aside from
Look at the contract.
aside from the almost 20 years we've been in business.
Look at the contract.
We don't have a contract.
Yeah. We got one.
Is there anything else you would like to share with the people? Apostle said it's time to come up, Luther. It's time to come up.
I'm coming. But no, I give her a prop. She is good at her bit. She is good at her job, and she's good at the business. Like I said, it's you know a big learning curve. And I just look at it. You look at some women of the Bible. You know,
Yeah, because you had notes too.
yeah. I'm looking at some women of the Bible going through. Priscilla.
She did.
Uh, Priscilla helped. She was a missionary. She helped Moses. No, Marion. Marion helped Moses.
She probably wanted
Deborah.
apprenticeship though. She probably just jumped right in and just did what was expected of her to do.
You gonna listen, you want to
Oh,
keep
go
riding.
ahead.
You want to keep riding that wave. You gonna you want to keep riding that wave and keep riding.
Okay, go ahead. I
Priscilla, she was a missionary and she was a teacher. Miriam, she helped Moses. Deborah, Esther, Mary, mother, Jesus's. But those are just some women. But okay, you want to get off?
Even Proverbs 31 woman. Don't get me started with her. And where was her husband at? For those who know the scripture, he was sitting at the gates while she working. She buying ships and land and okay, go ahead. She wasn't on it.
But that's all I got to say today, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. She's still riding this now, not an apprentice, but it is an apprentice.
All right, dear. So if that's all, and I think we work well together now. Now, because we did it. You do.
Well, you didn't want me around, so you did say that. Go somewhere.
Yeah, because you were getting on my nerves. You wasn't doing what I asked you to do. You would just come to the shop, just sit around. Like, dude, if you're not gonna help me, go somewhere.
But well, that's all I got to say. And thank you for guys coming on tonight. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. We appreciate it. But yeah, if nothing else, we like to come on and at least provide a little bit of humor into some situations that and husband and wives working together. Sometimes it works beautifully, and sometimes it does not. And so we're at the point where it's working for us. It's working because no, it wasn't always working, but we work.
Is there anybody out there that's married and they work? Would they like to share anything with us?
Do you want to share, or do you work with your husband? Are you working closely with your husband? Do you not want to work with your husband at all? Because, yeah. But yeah, again, we work good together. I appreciate you now. You have, it's like I put on the post today. What did I put on the post? Oh, how you had my back. You didn't even see the post, did you?
Oh, I
Tell,
didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm
mm,
sorry.
but you,
Usually, I don't try to look at. I really don't try to be on Facebook the day that we do.
bruh, you was on Facebook today.
I was, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it. You know. But
That's another thing. His technical skills are much to be desired, but I know that, so it is what it is. It is what it is. He's not. Again, a lot of things are, yeah, user error because he'll even with his phone. I'm like, babe, you have an iPhone 15, so it's not as if something is wrong with the phone. It's not the phone. I don't know why this thing ain't working. It's just not. And you don't know how to work it. But it's okay because I support him in that. There's something he cannot do technically, which is he's just not tech savvy. I mean, I'm not talking about him. He's just not tech savvy. Where are you, dear?
no, I'm not. You know.
Not even close to being tech savvy. But that's okay. I got you. But what I was saying was earlier, I posted on Facebook. It's Thankful Thursday. You know, at least every Thursday, not every other Thursday, I post something about being thankful. It's Thankful Thursday. So I posted a picture of you and I. And had stated in the picture how I am thankful that you have my back and how you support me.
Mhm. Thank you.
Okay. Oh God. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, it's time to go. We weren't gonna stay on long today anyway. So, is there anything you want to leave with the people? You want to say, share?
Mm, just thank everybody for coming on. Somebody got something out of this by us coming on. You know, um, yeah, some days isn't easy working with your wife, but then there are days is that it's real nice. Um, I enjoy working with her now. Um,
Thank you. You're welcome, dear.
that's all I got to say. Was it?
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. You, me, and we. Oh wait, I said I was going to do a. What you said? She said nothing looks like why you didn't tell him face to face. That's how he saw the post. I tried to tag. See, I wasn't going to stop instigating.
No,
Um,
because you know what? If I get on my phone while I'm at work, she'll be like, "Aren't you supposed to be working?" Instead of on the phone scrolling through Facebook. So
what?
I get yelled at if I'm on my phone.
No, you do not.
Yes, I.
Only when you're supposed to.
You know when
I'm like, babe, those shirts have to be done at a certain time. You sitting over there scrolling on your. Can you get to work?
can't be on my phone at work. Can't take any phone calls at work.
Oh, again, if he would just do like I asked him to do. And
That's why I gotta call my union rep.
I thought he saw the post. Like I'm tagging you in this so you can see it. We had a conversation about this before. Babe, check your notifications. see that I tagged you or said something, so you can make a comment or say something back to me when he gets on the podcast and says thanks. Okay, well, again, we thank you. Oh, and I know I want to put out there. Can some of you all please come on our podcast? We put a plea out there. We're asking you, please come on. Stop. We're not going to ask you anything that is embarrassing before, we'll let you know and talk to you. Just whatever you all want to talk about is what we'll talk about concerning your marriage. We're not going to throw any monkey wrenches in it or, trick you up and do anything for Facebook likes or we're not doing it. And so it's whatever you want to share is what we'll talk about. If you say, hey, so and so is off limits, we won't even bring it up. We won't talk about it. But come on, we need some more couples to come on and share and talk about their marriage. Because there are a lot of you out there that I'm getting ready to hit up in your inbox. So be looking for it. And can you please say yes? Like, we want some of y'all to come on.
It is nice when we have couples on.
Yeah, the people want to see other couples.
Because other people even mentioned to us about some of the other couples that we had on, and they have even said that they enjoyed them being on. So yeah, come on and enjoy
share.
us.
Let's
You
talk
know,
about it.
yeah.
Let's talk about marriage because there's a lot that we can talk about. But I know you all don't just want to hear us all the time. But if we have to come on and talk every week, we will. But I know we don't have to because y'all coming on. All right, so we are off. We thank you all for coming. Oh, I said I had to show you my flyer. Let me see if I could do this with. I'll share the screen. Here is my flyer. Am I sharing it? Okay, there it is. Can you see? So this is the flyer. Let me go widespread. This is the flyer of the sublimation class. It is $50. It is on July 8th, which is a Monday from 5 to 8. It is a beginner sublimation class, but you will learn what sublimation is. You'll learn how to design a little bit, and we're just going to do it in Canva. You'll learn how to press your designs, which substrates to use for what designs, and how to design for certain ones. And the different printers, the papers, the inks. So we're going to learn all of that. And let me go back here. So you'll learn all that in the sublimation class. The class again is $50. It is filling up. And if you can go on, I'll drop the link. Let's see, bit.ly/sublimation class. I think that's right. But
By them coming out, when they leave this class, they will be they'll be able to start their own business and do sublimation for themselves, or is it
maybe not start your own business, but they'll have
they'll be
they have a lot of ideas, a lot that they can, if they want to start their business, we can, take it further with them. But I was gonna say something. I don't know. But you can jump on that link, hit that link, and you can sign up online. And since it's $50, if you want to do Afterpay, ShopPay, PayPal, whatever, you can make 4 payments on that. So you don't have to pay the $50 all at once if you don't want to. So again, that is a class for sublimation. There are a lot of other classes that you can take. And yeah, we'll talk about that later on in the week. We'll bring on some of the instructors so they can talk about their class. And yeah, I think that's about it. So you all have a good evening, a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you, babe. You gonna pray us out?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll pray us out. God, we thank you and we bless you. We thank you for this podcast, Lord God. We hope that if there is anyone on here that has seen us and that will like it and share it. We hope that they receive something from it. Um, we're just trying to be open, honest, and transparent, God, and we just thank you and we bless you. We ask that you touch each and every marriage out there that is represented, and even those who are thinking of and yearning or wanting to be married. And we just thank you and we bless you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, we will see you next Thursday, hopefully with a guest. All right, have a great one.